I'm now going to introduce you to our very last issue in this section, longevity. Now, I have to declare up front, I have a huge conflict of interest in presenting this particular topic. It may not be apparent immediately, but it's there. I can't retire because, like many South Africans, I haven't achieved the kind of replacement ratio I require to live comfortably. I'm not even close to that 75% replacement ratio. And yet, if we look at the numbers, if my fund says I have to retire at 60, and I can continue on to 65, I can add more than 30% to those numbers over that time period. We know that there are certain jobs that are absolutely punishing physically and mentally to people. And in those cases, the issue of when a person should retire really needs to be governed by the physical and mental demands of that business. So something like mining, you can't bump up those retirement ages to 70 and expect to be able to have mines that actually continue to stand up or not have terrible accidents in these situations. I mean, this sounds so totally logical, and yet we've managed to introduce such arbitrary lines into the equation here. Now let's think of some other areas. Administration, secretarial functions. These are jobs where there is so much change in companies that the last place you want is the people that know what's in the books, and the people that know how things get done on a day-to-day basis are the people that disappear. Somebody's got to have some kind of continuity. And these are not physically demanding jobs. So to make these people retire at a particular age, again, begs the question, are we right? Now let's look at the arguments against longevity. And this is a hugely hot political potato, because you're dealing with a country in which unemployment has got to be the #1 issue. And so it stands to logic that what's standing in the way of job openings? People who won't leave the job at the other end of the equation. And that's certainly a point that has to be analyzed in much greater detail. Because, again, some of the preliminary results that are coming from overseas is that from an economic point of view, it's not these people at the end of their careers that are standing in the way of the new people coming in. It leaves us with a plea that says, don't be hasty about demanding retirement because of the unemployment issue. Let's think that one through. Let's get the facts straight. Let's understand the value of people with experience, wisdom, and the ability to mentor.